sometimes they don't.
That was a hard one to hear, man, on stage.
It was fucked up there for us. I could tell when we were playing, I was like, hey.
Joe?
Back.
Drink, girls.
Come on, guys. I kept running back. Yeah, it's empty. I need more. That's it. It needs that 1% of wrong to make it right.
A little more than 1%.
Wow, there it is. Castle. Almost 30 years ago, in a month, I was here with Mick Jagger twice in one tour. First show of the other tour got canceled because Mick was sick, so we wound up here. Again, I spent a lot of time walking around the castle grounds. It's changed so much already. Look at this construction going on. It's crazy. That's good to be back. Good time to start a tour. All I gotta do is unpack.
All right, let's go. Osaka Joe. Being back on tour it's a lot like seeing this castle again. It's the same castle, but when everything surrounding it changes, you can't help but look at it differently, no matter how familiar it is, how many times you've seen it. Maybe that's why we're drawn to revisiting these places we know, we've been to, or the things we do, so we can just look at the change or in ourselves or everything around us, or the lack of change, and maybe the need for it. That can be the tough part. You know, this was an anniversary tour. It's been 30 years since my album Surfing with the Alien was released. 30 years. So it was a perfect opportunity, looking back and all, you know, to move on, I guess, and try to do something different. Think about moving ahead, moving forward into some unknown territory.
Did you see this? Satriani. Satori. That means, enlightenment. So Satriani. See, Satriani.
Satriani.
Come to a show and achieve.
Actually, Satriani sounds like a verb. Sounds like it's a Japanese word.
Well, Satori is, yeah.
Here. I'm going to bring in these gentlemen. Are you going to stay here?
Say incoming.
Yeah.
Incoming. That's what I have to do whenever I put on a guitar. I have to yell, incoming!
It's a nice looking kid.
Breakdown. Brian leads the cheer. You do the cheer, play the chords.
Yes, for twice what we just did. It's 16 times around the thing. 16.
Yeah, all
54.
4 times around of the stuff.
Oh, stuff.
And then 8 times of the bit.
You don't mind if we play along while you're just...
Yeah, exactly.
Need to try that.
I should. Yeah. So it's all covered. This will be loud and obnoxious. Sorry. In July of 2015, I released Shockwave Supernova, which was a loosely autobiographical concept record. So this tour focused a lot on that material, and conversely, I think it shaped my understanding of the album. The title actually refers to a part of my identity that I've come to call Shockwave. He's my alter ego, the one you'd see performing on stage or in the magazines. He's the rock star with the shades. But that's never really been me. When I think of my true nature, it's totally different. So Shockwave represents everything I built myself to be as a performer over the last 30 plus years. But he's just a persona.
Thank you and good night. Yeah, so what did I forget? What was the part? Oh, coming in. Yeah, the beginning was. Come in a little sooner. I should have come in sooner. Yes. Yeah. But that's pretty wide open. Yeah. I won't do that. Yeah. Did it only help a little more foam? I don't think so because. I mean, I'm pressing so hard on it. Did you pull anything out?
No, not yet.
I think it's all right. I'll just play. I'll be careful with it. Luminous Flesh Giant's on.
Right, I just turned it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that I didn't want to forget because I saw you turn it off.
And the octafot, that's the way I usually set it, right?
Yeah. Mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get the orange one.
You know, I mean, if you have to change, we can change.
No, that's
during a
right.
Drum solo, but you kept it on, and then we changed the orange again.
That's good. That's good. No, because if for some reason if I squeeze something out of tune, we have time.
Yeah.
For you to check up on it. Every time I see this, it looks like it says meow.
Meow, I know.
Yeah, I know.
You say what?
It says meow.
Other things that have been around since the start are not as complicated. I mean, I've known some of these guys my whole career, and they've always had my back.
Oh no! There's blood coming out of my nose. My nose has been bleeding all day. Is nothing on? Are you just messing around? Is anything on? Oh, wow! What's up, world? How you doing, Satch fans? It goes right up front by that pedal board. Up front. Okay, just like it is, and I'll be right there. Just did another awesome show. The crowd was great. They were making noise. I never heard them make noises like that before. I didn't know what it was at first. I thought it was the keyboard. I went, oh my God, it's the fucking crowd. It's awesome.
At the end of the day, it's about the show. When you're on the road, that's really what it's all about. A good show. I get to the venue, everything's already in motion. Big venue, small club, it doesn't matter. You put on a good show. You see everyone's working hard, all the preparation going into it, sound check and house music. It's like a wall, some weird orchestra. The people are showing up, the energy's there. Backstage, it's mostly mental, but you're warming up, getting your fingers ready, signing things. Sometimes you're thinking about each dressing room I've ever been in, but you're just waiting. And for us, when we hear Foxy Lady come on, we know it's time to head up. Throw in some camaraderie on the way to the stage, get the spirits up, the blood pumping, amazing. Always a row of people with different lights, guiding you up. Then you're on. We'll hold that energy through the show, and everyone goes home feeling good. But it can be different. With all the commotion, sometimes silence. inside. That's where shockwave is.
Crystal planet was once called Earth.
When he comes alive, everything feels different. It's his. A supernova. That's how he finds his way out. All his pent-up energy that now outshines everything else. But a supernova marks the end of that star's life.
cereal?
It's cool.
Okay, wait a minute.
The screen.
Okay, here's the funniest fucking. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. God damn it.
It's
So
okay.
it's Marco's drum solo. Yeah. Okay, we're all sitting there watching it. He's going crazy, doing all this good shit.
Wait, you're watching the drum solo?
Watching the drum solo.
Really?
Yeah, just for tonight.
once, they
Trust me,
it was
trust me, just once.
Yeah,
so I'm watching it, and it's this huge LCD screen. You could see every single detail of what Marco was doing, and then right next to Marco's second snare is a face.
Who was that man?
It's Marco's drum tech.
You know, when you're moving around all the time, you're absorbing so much new information, and it can be exhausting, but it's silly to think that you can control any of it or block yourself off. I mean, giving into the experience is what the road's all about. I learned that for the first time when I was 16 and started traveling with all these different bands. But I was 18 when I really toured for the first time. It was with this disco band, and we traveled around the East Coast where I grew up. And the one memory that really stands out from everything else is being dropped off at my house at the end of the trip. Because when I saw my house, I knew something had changed. I had to keep moving.
Yeah, very attentive. Who's this?
Can you say B-roll?
Who's watching? Here in Beijing, China. Hey, Brian. Who are you texting?
Texting my friend. Our special friend.
His special friends.
Minor key. Okay, that's it. That's what you call a bridge. It's 2017. I don't know if I'd want seafood on my feet. He is a robot.
Yes, I am, in fact.
I saw Jose replace the battery packs during the Aristocrat show.
Well, that's what happened actually before the 4 on the floor thing, the crouch line thing last night. Because all of a sudden I couldn't hear the read. I was like, they're on the floor. Yeah.
You know, Shockwave was just a funny idea that came out of an observation of my public persona. Not really my alter ego, but more of a fiction. And maybe it served a purpose. It was an easy way to look at myself and think about how I may want to change. When surfing came out 30 years ago, the success of the album hit me overnight. I had to react out of necessity. When you wake up to such an amazing opportunity, it comes with pressures, great pressures, because people are really looking at you now. So it can be easier to hide behind a personality you create, something bold and invincible, something that people will instantly recognize and remember. But eventually, this will lose its power, and in order to move forward, you'll need to let go of it and accept change, rebuild yourself. But then you'll find new life in your work. It's the period when you enter the unknown that's difficult, breaking down everything you're accustomed to until there's nothing. But that's where you find it. And it'll just keep growing inside of you until you start to see this whole new picture. and then you're moving again.
Thanks, Mike. Ciao, mi chiamo Giuseppe Satriani.
What the fuck is with this?
I'll be like, Mike. Peregrine wins Cataclysmic. The only thing that I was thinking about is that Peregrine and Cataclysmic are in the same key.
Yeah.
Could be like a. It could be a better ending, the Peregrine Wings one, you know, because it's more like a chaosy ending.
Yeah. The other way to go would be to go orange for this group
Okay.
and
Purple there.
purple for just those two. Thank you, Hammersmith. Good night. Send, go. Okay, so we're all set.
Cool.
Good. The human Jiffy Pop. It's like that roadside blanket you never use. Hey, $1. See Joe Satriani. Behind the tilt-a-whirl. This is the one part of the costume that's taught every night. I can just imagine every night, like, how's the bird feeling, you know?
He doesn't like loud noise.
He's acting out. He's been on the road too long. He's been eating too much, like, fermented fruit that shows up drunk in the middle of the show, you know? He's yelling, all you gotta do is fly over here by the horn.
That's all we ask of you, bird.
That's why I never work with this. Oh, wait a minute, sorry. Let me put that back. What I wanted to say was butterflies and zebras, that's all she ever talks about. And I was thinking, you know, I should write a love song about an insect and an animal falling in love, having a moment. And I know what happens out there. We just don't see it.
I was 14 when I played my first gig. It was this dance in my high school gym, and I was so nervous that I faced the drummer with my back to the audience for the entire show.
Ah. It's just that simple.
I turned 60 this night.
Let's do it again. 2 will be the number.
1 shall be the number.
And I'll remember having my back to the audience on this night as well.
Then you guys wheel out the cake.
Okay.
And then Jack will come out with toasting Joe's birthday.
Yeah.
And then the audience will hold up the panels.
Yeah.
Say happy birthday, and then come off, and they'll do the encore.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Brian Miller, bass guitar. All right, everybody, now listen up. So we have a special surprise for you. Joe, you need to come out here. You need to turn around and watch this.
Hey Joe, John here with the guys from Dream Theater. And we just
Hey Smoke, happy birthday. You're 60, you're almost Joe Satriani. Hey, this is your buddy Luke. Wish Joe very, very happy birthday on this big ass birthday. I wish you all the happiness.
It's your birthday.
Hey Joe, just popping in from sunny Stockholm to wish you a very, very happy birthday. Have a great great time, mate. Lovely and proud to know you. Cheers, fam. Oh, I've got a couple of other mates who would like to say hello as well.
Happy birthday, Joe!
Joseph! Happy birthday, Joseph!
So old chap. So sorry, so sorry. Have a great time. Drink one for me.
Hello, Joe. It's Brian here, your old friend Brian, and I stress the word old. I'm here to wish you a wonderful birthday. You are an incredibly talented man, Joe. You're also a wonderful human being and a gentleman. You're also incredibly young. So let's celebrate on this day your incredible youth, your vitality, and the fact that you still bring magic to this world of ours. God bless you. Happy birthday. Mwah.
Thank you so very much. This is so wonderful. Thank you. We've got one more special surprise.
That was a great show. It was a great. Tonight was great.
Well, you know what? I have to say something. I was going to say, I learned something yesterday. Never to think when I do a bad show to listen to myself at all. Because yesterday I watched a show and it was outstanding. I'm watching it, it's going, oh God, oh, this is so great, so solid. And Joe gets off stage and goes, that was the worst show I played in 9 months. I'm like, yeah, give up.
You know, these anniversary type endeavors can be strange for a musician, or any type of artist really, when you're always going back to your past work. And that's what a lot of people who come to your shows are there to see. After a while, and without the right mindset, you can feel stuck in the past. Maybe this persona I see in myself is just who I was, not something I wasn't. Constantly reliving this memory with all the time that's gone by, that's what makes it feel so foreign.
This is the last G3.
Pretty
Guthrie,
emotional.
I know you're feeling sad, but either that or you're very happy to get out of here.
I'm sad and disconcerted by this.
You could have gone to that.
There he is. Feliz Luis de Santiago in 1953. And my Uncle Barge in 1961.
Last week.
I think we should just all stand here like.
Where's my goddamn trumpet?
I miss my clarinet.
Let's say it like Ricardo Montalban.
I miss my clarinet.
Fine Corinthian clarinet.
Feliz Navidad. Have an amazing Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
I think there's an exception. Because I don't feel like I'm finished contributing to some of my past work. With surfing in concert, I feel like I'm still trying to make it the best I can and let it evolve alongside me. I don't think I should feel stuck because of that.
I've heard you on a record. I like metal. Your record is not metal, therefore I do not like it. What can you tell me about this?
Well, the thing is, like with cataclysmic, I start with a ding, dig, a ding,
Yeah,
bang,
and I haven't
so
changed there.
You guys can
Right.
stretch it out however long you need.
That's the way to eat a sandwich.
It's a 5-minute set, right? Hellfest. Any moment now. The Hellfest will begin.
We're doing it again on Cover Hands Off.
Doesn't have a machete.
Yeah, it's like, any more for you? It's lampshade time.
Which one of you?
I started playing the guitar because of Jimi Hendrix. Surfing was really a celebration of everything I loved about music, and everyone from Chuck Berry to Jimmy, my roots, and the reason I pick up the guitar every day. So surfing, it's always going to be that to me. It's always going to give me that joy.
guitar, Marco Noonan on the drums. We love you so much. Thank you. Hellfest, that is Joe Satriani!
A blue drink, vintage 16. Very good.
I'd say that's 2016. Petulant. Nutty, yet stands up to ice.
This is a Guinness on the other hand. So forget everything, that was just discussed, because we will elaborate that later again, because I will try one of these Swiss beers. Schweizer Biere.
Woo! Was I thirsty?
Well, I think there's another way that I could look at this. I've been saying that I want to find something new and that I need to change, but, well, maybe I've really been trying to return to something. Maybe I did change, and that's why I'm searching. I'm searching to get back to who I was. But that's not gonna work.
Sometimes afterwards they still like each other, and sometimes they don't.
What happens at the end of a tour? Or rather, right before the end of a tour? That final stop on your trip, that last concert after a really long journey. It's something special. When you first hit the road, all you think about is where you're going and what's to come, what should I achieve. Once you're home, that changes into what did I do? What did I gain? Did I succeed? It's always that final stop on the road when it's too late to look forward, but it's too soon to look back. Now, I'm sure you've heard the old proverb about living in the present, but when you're so caught up in making something happen, you can't help forget about the process, which can end up being what you really wanted. You're not really looking for the end result, the new album, the destination, the new you. It's the journey that gets you there. That's what I was looking for.
They're called noodles. Noodles are better than noodles.
When the night falls, big moon's gonna rise.
All right. That good?
It's like a last show. You should just have fun with it. Because, you know, it might be a while till the next time.
15 minutes.
Thank you. But then again, you never know.
There's only one cheer for an occasion like this.
Nazi the ring.
I bet everyone's thinking of a different cheer.
One
shall be the number.
I guess we were thinking the same thing.
supernova. It's the destruction of a star and the end of its life, but it's marked by a great explosion. This causes a new, brighter star to reveal itself. Something much greater standing in the old star's place. But it's just the appearance of one, light from the explosion, and that light will soon fade. Things aren't reborn so quickly. Like a foreshadow of what's to come. Millions of new stars, all created from everything there was. None of them will last. And this process will continue. This state of change, it'll just keep happening. So I'll just keep coming back.